I remember getting in the car, and then the next thing I really, truly, honestly remember was in the hospital, and that was an hour and a half later.
This is one of these vault moments that doesn't seem alarming at first until the aftermath tells a little different story. Dale Earnhardt's car wasn't torn up in this one. There was no huge impact, but within seconds, the whole narrative changed. Take you back to the opening lap of the 97 Southern 500. Earnhardt makes light contact in turns 1 and 2. It's the kind of scrape drivers usually just drive away from. And then things got strange. He missed pit road. He drove slowly around the track, and when he finally stopped, one of the toughest men NASCAR had ever seen had to be helped from the car and taken to the hospital. Now, at the time, doctors never found a clear cause. Some reports called it a blackout. Others described it as a dizzy spell or just a strange medical episode. But looking back now, the disorientation, the slow drive around the track, and that scene on pit road, they feel a lot different than they did in 1997. Because afterward, Earnhardt explained it in a way that sounds a lot more serious today.
I remember getting in the car, and then the next thing I really, truly, honestly remember was in the hospital, and that was an hour and a half later.
Does it make you worry even that much more? The doctors are like, we don't know what's wrong, we don't know what happened. They just, something happened, we just don't know what it is.
Awful strong doctors that worked with me yesterday and today, and also down at McCord in Florence that are shaking their head and going, well, we can't, you're good, you're strong, you're healthy, and they can't give you an answer.
And that's the part that hits differently now. Back then, racing was a different world. You got checked out, you shook it off, and if you could race, you raced. Earnhardt did the next week at Richmond, ran almost every lap. But when a driver is disoriented after what looks like a minor hit today, well, that's handled differently. Thankfully, NASCAR and sports in general understand head injuries much better now. This moment is just a reminder of just how far the conversation around concussions has come and why even sometimes the toughest drivers still have to be protected from themselves. Thank you all for stopping by the Vault. Make sure to like and subscribe for me and leave me a comment down below.